Alright everybody, I'm going to get ready to do a review on the Spazer for the MT01 and Grendizer. So I ordered the Spazer and Jira at the same time, and look at what they PBM sent me. They sent me 2 boxes in a huge Grendizer dam base case. So I thought that was pretty cool. Just want to show it to you guys. But this is what I got. I opened it up, and this is what was inside of it. Alright, it's a big box. I'll show you for a size comparison. This is your SRC box. That's the size difference. The box is kind of interesting. It's angled on the sides. It's got real nice artwork on it. And you can see the front and the side simultaneously. It's got a little motif here that looks like the Grendizer base, that inspired it. And nice drawing of the product on the back. I think this actually might be a photograph. And I think this is a photograph also. But the quality of the box and the packaging is real good. I like the art. Not necessarily accurate, but it kind of has a positive, kind of upbeat look to it. It's just a different strategy, you know. The SRC type boxes are, I don't know, it looks like almost something you'd get a grenade in or something. But this still has kind of a playful look, but very high quality. Looks great. Packaging on the inside. It's basically what you get in an SRC, and it came with a little instruction manual to show you how to put Grendizer in the Spazer. So let's go ahead and look at the Spazer. Spazer is absolutely magnificent. Okay. Now my camera just can't capture the colors of this thing. It's a really vibrant red with a really nice sky blue on it. One of the things that kind of impressed me was the windshield. The windscreen on the Spazer itself is sky blue, and they put a little white glare like you're looking into a window. It's great. There's actually lines, depressions going through all the details. So if you wanted to take an ink liner pen, you could go in here and you could line all this if you wanted to. I'm not going to bother, though. I think it's good the way it is. The profile is fantastic on the sculpt. Let me get my fingers out of the way. That's pretty much a Spazer. That's what you saw in the anime itself. I think it's fantastic. Very clean design. Little spikes coming out of the engines. Nice little details. Beautiful. No unwieldy gimmicks to break up the lines. It's just very aircraft looking. It looks like one of those aircraft models you'd see sitting on an Air Force general's desk. Very NASA, kind of 1960s space looking. The base plugs in. Look at the bottom. The base plugs in. It's very heavy duty pegs there. They go deep into the Spazer to take all the weight. Here's the bottom of the Spazer. Done nicely. It's got some writing on the bottom. It says basically DYN for dynamics, for Go Nagai dynamics. Like I said before, my camera just can't capture the colors. They're really, really good. The base itself, you can see it there. It's got a G and a D for Go Nagai dynamic planning. It's on a ball joint. Nice strong ball joint, so you can put the Spazer in any attitude you want when he's on display. Now if you don't like the little dynamic thing underneath the bottom, it looks like you could probably take those graphics off if you wanted to. So let's put Grendizer in there, see how he looks. Okay, first thing you do is you just pull the front off. Sorry about that. I just lost my camera for a second. Once you got the front off, you then take your Grendizer and you just plug him in there. There's a little what do you call it? A little peg right there, and it goes into a nice little kind of soft plastic socket, and then he just goes into position, and there he is. Okay, you can fiddle with the hands and get them right, but I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Okay, I'll give you a profile. Alright, let's give it that attitude. Let you check that out. Looks great. Okay, now it does have a little accessory kind of gimmick. If you take these and you push them forward, it will unveil the little trademark kind of arrowhead thing. Can't really see it against the white background. Take that. And the Spazer comes with drill missiles. Alright, the drill missiles do have some rotation in them. It's 360. There's no up and down motion though, it's just rotation. And on the back there is trying to get in the camera, a slot with a like a notch in it. And you line up that slot and that notch with a little notch in there, and there it goes. It's in position. Now when you get just the Spazer, it doesn't come with the with spin saucers. It doesn't come with spin saucers, but it comes with drill missiles. I think the spin saucers come with another kit. That may be with the deluxe kit. But it looks fantastic. Detail's good. You can see. Nice. And this is flexible plastic right here, so it's not going to break on you unless you really use some force on it. But that's the Spazer. If you ask me, I think the Spazer is mostly just about fit and finish. It does have some things that move on it, but there's not really much to break on it. Just don't drop it. You could bust these wings off. Now they come out, like you just pull them out. Not a big deal, but if they're in place and you drop it, you could break it. So it's something you want to watch. But I think it's the best looking Spazer and Grendizer combination on the market right now. It's not real heavy in gimmicks. It's not real beefy and out of proportion. I think the GX04 did a fairly good job, but I think it has a lot of little working parts and gimmicks, and I think those kind of break up the lines. Diecast content is the entire upper deck, and this entire lower ring. It's all metal. This is heavy. I think the center part is heavy plastic. This and this feel like plastic. I'm not sure. That could be diecast. I think that's plastic. And I think this is plastic also. Yeah, it does flex a little bit. But it's strong. Strong. You'd have to want to break that on purpose. Or drop it upside down maybe. But I like it. I chose it over the GX04. It's when you add up the cost of the Grendizer and the Spazer itself, it's about half the price of the GX04, and I think it looks a lot better. My personal opinion, everybody likes something different, but I think this sculpt is just pure Grendizer. I think it was just done by some sculptors that really, smartest, that really knew the series well and tried to get that 70s kind of vibe. Although it kind of actually, in some ways, looks kind of late 60s or 60s in a way. But I love it. All right, my next review is going to be Jiro. I think now getting back to this, in general, I rated it. I rated it a 10. There's very little you could do to improve it, in my opinion. I think if the base were silver with the G and the D done in black, I think it would have looked a lot more kind of aerospace looking. That would probably be the only thing I could change. Although I don't know if I will paint it, but I think it would have looked good with the silver base. All right, guys, thanks for watching the review. Oh, hold on one second. Let me put him next to an SRC, so you guys can get the idea of the scale. Actually, a good combo. All right. what it looks like. Alright guys, let me get Jira out and I'll do another video here soon. Okay? Thanks, bye.